Okay, let us start our session. The first secret is, don't tell the parents, we are not going to teach any mathematics. We will play with numbers. Okay? Otherwise, this evening itself you will call back to your parents and say, Mummy, Papa, I want to go home. No, we are not going to teach you any mathematics. Forget about that. Now, listen to me, a story. There was a king, very famous king, and sometime he wanted to know his future. So there is a royal astrologer is there. So he summoned the astrologer, asked him, do the prashna and say what is my position, whether my country will prosper, whether this lifespan is something like that. So the astrologer started the prashna. You have seen the astrologer? So he with his kavadi, etc., he calculated everything and said, O king, your life is very short. I cannot calculate beyond 3 years. Your life beyond 3 years is not positive. Something like that, he said. The king was very furious. What are you telling? I would not live after 3 years? Who is there? Send him to the prison. So, the astrologer was sent to the prison. The poor man told the truth, that's all. Then he sent for other astrologers. Another famous astrologer was brought. He also started the prashna and the calculations. He also felt that the same thing. The life of longevity of the king is in danger. But he knows the fate. If he tells the truth, the same fate will come to him. He has to go to the jail or the prison. Sometimes he will lose his head also. So he thought how to present it. He has to tell the truth, but the king would not get angry. So he said, Hail to thee, O king! Ha Raja ki jai. Then he said, see, your country will prosper and prosper, and your relatives, friends and relatives will live long after 1,000 sunrises, even after 1,000 sunrises. He was very satisfied. There is no problem for my life. He was duly rewarded and sent him back. Could you find anything in it? Yes. Right, very good. Give him an applause. Your name, please? Anantu, in which standard? 7. The poor king is not as efficient as our little boy. He could not calculate. 1,000, the second man also said 1,000 sunrises. What is 1,000 sunrises? More than 3 years, just 3 years after. 365 into 3 comes around 1,000. So both of them said the truth, but the king could not make out what the second man said. So that is the situation of the kings even today. They don't know the difference between 1 crore and 1 lakh crore. They said both are same. If you get away with 1 crore and if you get away with 1 lakh crore, no problem. That is their mentality. Okay. Now I will give some examples, funny examples. I will write a puzzle here. Is it correct? No. Then correct it. You can make one change. Correct it. You are allowed to make one change. Yes? Yes. So that becomes 4, 4. See, put a clock here. Anyone else? Any other idea? No. See, 445 plus 5 is 450. Correct? Yes, good answer. Then, yes, you can write in your notebook 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. up to 9. You have to make it 100. You can use two signs, addition and multiplication. Using these two signs, you have to get the answer 100. Quick. No repetition. You can take one digit once only. Yes, anyone? You got the idea? Any doubt about the question? Yes, for example, you can put plus here 1 plus 2 plus 3 etc. or you can put into there 5 into 6 etc. But there is no repetition. You must take all the digits and no repetition. Anyone? Yes, what about your name? I forgot. Nalin, what's his name? Anantu. Anantu will do it immediately. If anyone is willing. Yes? Tell your answer. Yes, yes. You do it. Is it 100? 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 20, 26, 32, no. Oh, that is not as admissible. He has done it, but it is only half correct. Yes, anyone else? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, your chance. Yes. Oh, wait. No. Right. What's your name? In which standard? 8th standard. Ah, yes. Is it correct? See, let us see. 1 plus 3, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15 plus 6, 21 plus 7, 28, then 8 into 9. 72 plus 28 is 100. Okay? As Swamiji was telling, you didn't take the breakfast. You got the idea? Yes. Now there are many other possibilities. Yes, maybe there may be another possibility. Yes? Yes? Write down below. Sorry, no problem. It went up to thousands. No problem. So you can find out many other options, and you can also change the operations. You can use plus, minus, or division, multiplication. All these 4 signs you can choose and make the sum 100. There are many possibilities. You can try it later. Now, suppose there is a rubber nursery, and the siblings are planted in rows and columns. One row has 25. There are 25 columns also. What will be the total number of siblings? 625. How is it? Oh yes, you know Vedic Mathematics. Then, what about if it is 35, 35? Or not? 1, 2, 2, 5. How did you get it? Who is that? Who is that? 1, 2, 2, 5. How is it? That is Vedic mathematics, she is telling you. What is the usual method? Yes. Usually we do like this. 5 fives, 25, 2 carried, 2 fives, 10 plus 2, 12, 2 fives, 10, 2 twos, 4 plus 1, 5. So, adding up 5, 2, 6. How many steps? 3 steps. But this can be done in a single step mentally. 5 fives, 25, keep it as such. Then, coming to the previous digit, we have 2, add 1, 2 plus 1, 3 times 2, 6. Look at the answer. You got the same answer. Clear? Once more. Is it clear now? Check there also. No, camera.
For this session, can you adjust? Next session will do the same.
Some switch you have to.
Okay.
Yes. I'll explain once again. See, start from this the unit base. It is 5 times 5 is 25. No carrying. You keep these 2 digits there itself. Then coming to the previous digit, we have 2. Add 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. That is the answer. Clear? One more example. What about 35? Yes. Yes, that is a sutra. I will explain. We will try 35. What is 35 times 35? 1, 2. How is it? 5 fives? 25. Keep it as such in the answer line. Then coming to the previous number, we have 3. Add 1. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 times 3, 12. Okay? Now give me the answers. 45, 45 without writing. 2025, correct. Then 65, 65. 4225. Forgot the tables? At least up to 10. Yes. 95, 95. 9025. Okay? Any doubt? Is it easy? Do you like to write it? When we ask like this, you want book and pen to solve this? No. This is mental calculation. Then there was a question. What was that? Why should? That is known as by one more than the previous. That is the technique, or that is the sutra. By one than the previous. By one more than the previous. See, in Sanskrit, you will tell eka adhikena purvena. Eka adhikena purvena. How many of you know Sanskrit or learned Sanskrit? Yes, very good. Or at least those who have learned Hindi, all of you know Hindi. Hindi alphabets? Yes. So you can read this. Ekadhikena purvena. What does it mean? Eka means one. Adhika means plus, more. Purvena means previous. That's all. This is a sutra. Eka adhikena purvena. By one more than the previous. This is the first sutra. And the key portion in the operation is only mentioned. Only the key portion is mentioned in the sutra. Other things, normal things, they don't mention. That is the method in Sanskrit. So, by one more than the previous. Just like a formula. That's all. Okay? Now, any more doubts? No doubt? Huh? Right. One question is here. See, this is not usual class. You must ask any doubt at any time. Don't hesitate. What Krishna says? Pariprasnena, pranipadena. Pariprasna means ask questions. You have heard of Gita. Whenever Krishna says something, Arjuna asks, why is it that? How is it that? That is the way to learn. So, here is a question. Why these 5 is used? Is it possible for other numbers? Any other question? Any other doubt? Yes? Right. Second question is it possible for 2 digits? Then, squares. Yes, we will come to that. Yes. Then, first I'll answer one by one. See, I am going to change the last digits. Say 27, 23. 27, 23. 3 sevens, 21. Keep it there. 2 plus 1, 3 twos, 6. Is it correct? Check. Where is it? Calculator. Check the answers immediately. Correct? Correct? Okay. Then, what about, say, 64, 66? 6 fours, 24. 6 plus 1, 7, 6, 42. Correct? Check. You will announce it. Is it right? Right. Then another one, say 52, 58. 2 8, 16. 5 plus 1, 6 5s, 30. Correct? Okay? Then I have changed the last digits. Still it holds good. But there is a clue. Can you find out? Yes. Yes. That's accepted. The base should be equal, accepted. Then, yes. You have heard before? Anyone else? Yeah? That I answered. The base should be equal, accepted. Base should be equal. Then, what about the second digit? Last digit? Right. See, even though I have changed the last digits, there is a pattern. 7 plus 3, 4 plus 6, 5 plus 5, 8 plus 2, all these add up to 10. So, in such cases, we can apply this rule. Which rule? Eka adhigena purvena. So, this also will be added as a sub-sutra, annexure. The first sutra is Egadhigena. Then it's one A, B. That is Antyayor Deshake Api. Deshake Api. Antyayor Deshake Api means sum of last digits equals 10. Sum of last equals 10. Sum of last digits equal 10. You want Devanagari? Antyayor. Deshake. Api. Yes, what does it mean? Antya means last. Desha means 10. Api means and. That means if the sum of last digits equals 10, in such cases also we can do Egadhigena purvena. Egadhigena purvena. Purvena is there. Egadhigena purvena. All these things will be explained once more. So, up to this it is clear? Yes? Any doubt? Any more doubt? No, we have another sutra. We will come to the general rule. This is a special type. Right. Yes. Doubts are over. Someone was asking another question. Yes, we will check for triple digits, 3 digits. That also we can check. But you know the tables, forget, don't forget it. 115. Quick answer. Yes, yes. Someone else? From the back. No answers coming. 1? Yes. 1, 2. 1, 3, 2, 2, 5 is correct. How many of you got the answer? How is it? First, 5 fives, 25. Then 11 plus 1, 12. 12 times 11, 132. You forgot the tables? Otherwise also you can do. Most of you know 11 11s. What is 11 11s? 121. Plus 11, 132. That also can be done. 132, 25. One more example. 123, 127. Yes. 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 Quick answer. 1 5. All right. 7 3 is 21. Then 12 plus 1, 13 12s. But you know 12 12s, 144 plus 12, 156. So here is the answer. So hereafter learn multiplication tables up to 16. Your grandpas know that. Because they were, if they have to sell, say, 275 coconuts at 850 rate, they don't take book and pen to calculate all these. When you go back to your home, ask your grandpas, they will give the answer immediately. Because they know the tables. In the olden days, we had to learn 16, 16, 256. We have to see up to that. So, those who don't know, try to learn it. We have 7 days. Then you will be a master of numbers. Yes. One more example. Say 255. Let us see how you are picking up. 255. Yes, quick answer. 255. Yes? 65025. How is it? 5? 25. Then 25 plus 1? What about 26, 25? Where is the table? But you got the answer. How is it? Yes, we know that 25, 25 is 625 plus 25, 650. So, carry on like that. You can try 30, 355, etc. Okay. Now, this is, this is Sutra is there, but what we are going to learn? This is Vedic Mathematics. This is Vedic Mathematics. Do you like this? Yes. Is it easy? Yes. Is it speedy? Yes. These are the qualities. But don't think that the other ones are bad. That also was developed in India only. At the time of Aryabhata, all these were doing the step-by-step multiplication. It is known as Kavada Santhi. Kavada Santhi, just like windows. When we push the windows, the bars come in order. So that is known as Kavada Santhi. So that is a normal thing, that mathematics, but this is a little advanced thing. That's all the difference. What we learn in the schools is originated in our country and was used commonly, but this system was used in an advanced form that was in due course of time. This system was forgotten, and recently one Swamiji by name Adi Krishna Tirtha, Swami, he was late Shankaracharya of Puri. He was very brilliant. He was a very brilliant student. He took 8 MA degrees at the age of 20. You know, to get 1 MA degree and 1 BTech degree, 4-year BTech degree is completed in 7 years or 8 years. That is the normal course now. So, he took 8 MA degrees at that time. Fortunately, there was mathematics and Sanskrit. And after that, he took charge as the principal in a college. He worked there for 3 years. Then he thought it is not enough to be here. He went to the Sringeri Mutt, joined there. He learned Vedas, Idihasa, Puranas, etc. And then while going through the Vedic text, he happened to see some sutras like this, Yavadunam, etc. Most of the commentators on this, when they saw this Egathikena Purvena, they will say nonsense. This is nonsense? Because they don't know the meaning. This is technical meaning. So, they said it is nonsense. One Mr. Griffith was telling it is childish. Griffith, Wilson, Coldbrook, Max Muller, there are many foreign commentators of the Vedas. Where they could not understand the exact meaning, they said, oh, it is nonsense, childish, etc. But the Swamiji thought the rishis may not write something nonsense, childish. So he went deep into the inner meanings and he got 16 sutras from the Vedas. He recovered 16 sutras. They are useful for mathematics. It is mathematical sutra. And he illustrated like this and wrote 16 volumes and kept in a disciple's house while he was abroad giving lectures. When he came back, he saw that the whole manuscript was lost. 16 volumes. Unfortunate enough to say, but still he gave lectures and demos. Then, at the request of his disciples, he started writing again, but could complete only 1 volume. That is known as ancient Vedic mathematics. That is the original text. Based on that, we are explaining these things. Research work is going on, mostly in Western, there is in England, 3 professors by name, Pickles, Williams and Nicholas. They are doing wonderful research work and books are coming for advanced use of these things. Okay. So, this is a brief introduction of our subject Vedic Mathematics. You will have continuous classes here. Don't hesitate to ask any question relating to this. We will explain as we know. Okay. Thank you very much.